Hey you guys, it's your girl Sarah, the one here at spiritualoasisashay@gmail.com. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that follow button, hit the notification bell, and as always, stick with your girl, okay? So we're just going to do a quick energy reading. I'm going to take out some cards and we just tap into the energy, and we'll just tap in to see whatever we need right now at this moment. I'm recording now December the 12th, so it's the 12/12 portal. So we'll just do a 12/12 quick update. Won't be nothing long. Just some things or things we need to focus on at this time. This is a very general message, entertainment purposes only. So if you would like your own personal reading, email me at spiritualoasisashay@gmail.com, okay? All right, so right now I have my spiritual insight guidance deck. So let's see what we have. Ooh. One at a time, honey. This is pretty. We have Sunstone. Embrace warmth, vitality, and let your spirit glow with light. So this is about the new moon is significant in Sagittarius. So this is about walking in harmony within yourself, walking in truth, expansion, joy, luck, prosperity, faith. Allowing that type of energy to make you harness your illumination of self. Being sure that you stay a God, you are a God. And again, Sagittarius is also like a teacher sign, in a sense that you are up to the task to teach the things you're supposed to teach in the ways that you're supposed to teach them, and staying authentic to that and what that looks like for you in your own process is significant. We have hematite protection. Ground yourself, stay centered and connected to earth. So some of y'all may need to get outdoors, work out, exercise, or eat more grounding, healthy, conscious foods, maybe plant-based, vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian. There's nothing wrong with meat. I just always say look at the source and make sure it's not overly processed, stuff like that. Working out is very significant. Making sure you are harnessing yourself, harnessing your energy, and making sure you're taking the time to alchemize and release things. We have carnelian. Okay, so we have yellow, we have orange. It says, ignite your creativity, let passion inspire your path. So making sure you're working with your energy, not against it. Making sure you are taking the time to, I heard vent as well. So something about venting and allowing yourself to work in alignment with everything, or like being okay with how processes show up. So it's okay when things happen and you can't have your way, as long as you are still sticking to the path and sticking to the course. Meaning, like, you may get frustrated and you may get to gossiping or nagging or venting, but sometimes you have to look at it in a highway, like, you know, you have to go with the flow. The flow is already with you, right? So let's say if it's a dance class you want to take and it's been canceled for like 3 weeks, but you know you want to take it. So just take that time to know, okay, I'm going to do it, but it's not the time for it. Or maybe in that time, you can use that time for something else that's creatively expensive as that is. Or, you know, it's just not the time, right? So something about being okay with being let down, but not like putting your guard up. Because sometimes it's scary or hard to push ourselves or put ourselves out there in new different ways in all different scenarios. And sometimes we face rejections or letdowns, but that don't always mean it's a no or there's rejection. It just means like it's a timing thing. And sometimes it's just a natural cause and effect, right? Like you don't own the dance studio. You're just going there to participate or to continue to go. And at the right time, you know, you'll be able to show up and express yourself. Yeah. And it's something about grounding. So it may just be more time for you to kind of harness your energy, focus on your femininity or your masculinity, and get yourself more harmonized and balanced. So everything kind of makes sense. For some of y'all, this is a very specific message. We got obsidian, release negativity, protect your spirit with grounded energy. So again, more grounded energy, black, gray, silver. Pouring into your own cup is very significant. Pyrite, it says attract wealth and success, embrace your power and potential. Are you believing in yourself? Are you doing everything you can for your brand, for your business? Are you doing more or less than what you should be doing? Take it as it resonates. Are you overextending yourself? Are you not extending yourself enough? Are you not believing in yourself enough? Are you not showing up with the faith and strength that you need? We have Morganite, nurture, self-love, and compassion. Embrace your heart's desire. Like, it is okay to give and receive. That's what I'm getting mostly about this card. Like, it is okay to give and receive. It is okay to, I don't know, like, walk it like you talk it. Already be firm and be strong in it. It's okay to not wallow in it. It's okay to like pick yourself and be like, okay, this is mine, this is my thing, let me own it, let me express myself. Give yourself compassion, because like you already work hard and do so much for others, so now you need to give yourself that same compassion, grace, and energy and fortitude, so that your light can shine, your creative expression can shine, and anything or anyone that's against it or trying to stand against it, like protect yourself, ground yourself, and just like kind of give it to God, because it's not something that you should be worried on anymore. It's almost like clear that thought pattern and clear those type of ideas. Also, I'm hearing the word self-harm, so you know, be sure you go get therapy. I'm not giving any mental health advice, but also don't think so negatively in general, because that also just causes harm, period. And this doesn't have to be something extreme as actual physical self-harm, but just, you know, thinking negative about everything, especially if like you've been through like a negative traumatic experience, or you're coming from that type of thing, and maybe you're in some sort of like shadow period of it. It's like at some point, like you have to choose and decide, like, I'm okay, I'm safe, and I'm just gonna smile, like it's okay, we're good, you know, because sometimes like you can be out of a scenario and it can be gone, but it can always kind of have like a cloud on you until you wake up and realize like, oh, I'm okay, I'm good. Lapis lazuli, one of my favorite crystals. It says, seek wisdom and truth, open your mind to higher knowledge. This also deals with like ancient Kemet and Egyptian ancestors and elders and deities. You might want to check them out. The color blue, throat chakra. So again, expressing yourself, waking up, standing up, blue and gold. I love lapis lazuli. Okay, them two of my favorite colors. But being very regal, very royal, very pristine, very precise, very peaceful. Don't feel down. I'm hearing don't feel down. That may not even be your energy, actually. That may be something or someone else casting on you, not wanting you to speak up, not wanting you to stand up, not wanting you to appear or show up, not wanting you to show your face, not wanting you to believe in yourself, believe in hope, love, and like confirmation. I just got a text, like not just wanting you to be who you are. So you could have some like very projective energy that is not yours, that you're feeling at the time you want to create. This is not the same energy I was talking about that is like when you're trying to do something and you like have to go with the flow and it's out of your control because maybe like it's not the right time, or this person doesn't have time, or like the dance studio isn't open. Like that's cool. Like I'm talking about with like one-on-one. Like one-on-one, I'm getting you're okay enough to stand up and keep going and keep moving forward. You just have to speak this over yourself clearly and decisively. And once you do that, like nothing will break you. So I'm almost hearing like nothing will break you. You are strong. You are amazing. You can do it. Keep going. Period. Like you can go and like affirm yourself. Like I can affirm myself. I am okay. I am strong. Keep going. Y'all are okay. Keep going. Did I say I'm afraid? Because I'm not afraid. I'm amazing. Keep going. See, something like that. Like, I don't even know if I said afraid, but I heard the word afraid as I was speaking the affirmation. So you can have, again, this false projection, or you're projecting on yourself. And you shouldn't do that, because you're amazing. You're wonderful. Like, give yourself compassion. Again, that compassion stone was out here. And know that you're doing everything for yourself the best way you can. We have fluorite. Find clarity and focus. Let your mind be clear and sharp. Full moon is significant. So also ensure that when you do show up in whatever way you're supposed to show up, especially like if it's online, creativity, creative expression, since we got a lot of those cards, or something very like individualized just about you, that you have the right mindset of what you're going to do and why you want to do it. You may not know how it's going to like fully start or fully end, but you know enough to know, like, I tried it, I love it, I'm just gonna keep going with what this is, what this seed is, what this small step is, and I'm gonna keep going forward because it's a journey. I heard we have aquamarine. Seek emotional balance. That come waters got your energy. Yeah, again, there are a lot of heavy transits right now, a lot of emotional and energetic manipulation I'm getting right now. Don't really worry about that energy. I am gonna do a love message after this, so maybe I'll do it in this reading. Just worry about yourself. So let's say you get into a connection and you may find out that like you was being emotionally like manipulated, or like somebody wasn't like there for you or something like that, or they weren't really what they said they were. You know, clear them out, pray, cry, journal, release it, and just keep on pushing, because I don't know, I'm getting like you're someone who's very attractive, smart, and confident. Like it'll be somebody else tomorrow, literally, for some of y'all. We have rose quartz. It says nurture, love, and compassion. Open your heart to healing. Once again, like allow yourself to heal and be okay with it. I used to, like, when I had connections with people or relationships with people, I used to like allow myself to mourn that shit forever. Now I'm not saying I don't mourn relationships. Like it gotta be something significant or somebody significant. But them quick little, you know, 2-3 months or whatever, I don't really mourn those no more because it was only like 2 or 3 months. Now, if it's somebody I had like a genuine connection with and maybe it ended, but I guess I wouldn't mourn it because I was basically going to say like I probably would miss them. And if I miss them, I'm probably going to talk to them. So they don't even apply. So you see what I'm saying? Like when you in a significant connection, no matter if it's 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 years, and when it ends, and when you start getting all that clarity you need, you start balancing yourself, you start grounding, not grinding. Okay, keep yourself to your no judgment. But you start like grounding and getting back in yourself, filling yourself up, and you start realizing like maybe where you went wrong, or they were wrong, or maybe they were like I saw like energetically manipulating you as I was channeling. You may realize you never really should have stayed with the person as long, or like that you don't want the person. So it's almost giving like once you get to a neutral stance of your healing process, when you're like releasing someone or a loved one or a significant friendship or relationship or partnership, and you realize you don't want to go back, baby, you're good. Like you're good, you're fine. So it's almost like some of y'all are at that point or have passed that point, but y'all still have like a certain kind of haze or a little bit of mental manipulations going on, because sometimes people like still seeing like dark telepathy type of things. Like you'll feel the person or think you miss the person, or you'll get like some weird ass energy that can make you want to like slow down or like not do things, if that makes sense. This is black magic. Y'all know I'm a spiritual warfare baby. Y'all talk about that on my other videos. I channel the light shit and the dark shit. And they could just be mad because you don't want to deal with them no more or talk to them anymore. But like, you're okay. Affirm yourself. You're okay. You're a good person. You made the best decision for yourself. You probably didn't even want to walk away, but they made you walk away. You're a nice person. You probably tried to make it work with them, and it just wasn't it. And like I said, for other you all, like I said, even though it was an example, like you may have connections like that or have had a connection like that. But like I said, if you get to that point of healing and it ain't like that, then maybe like that's for you to go seek and see or whatever, because sometimes it's just a timing thing with certain relationships. So we are getting some love energy. And we have black tourmaline, protect your energy, create a shield against negativity. Like, is this the same card? Hell no. But it's like all the same cards keep repeating the same thing. Protection, negative energy, energetic vampires, mental manipulation. This person could have been like a dark triad, looked it up, a narcissistic type of person. I hate to say narcissism because narcissism is actually really rare if you look at the statistics, or also a full-blown narcissist. I feel like a lot of people can be vain and full of themselves, so we may not be narcissists or do not exhibit full narcissism, but we can be very egotistical of ourselves and others, right? And be selfish. So we have paradise. We says invite positivity and joy, and let your spirit light shine within. Your green. So we have green, black, pink, orange, yellow, blue, damn near purple. We damn near got all the chakras out here. So yeah, I think you're also going through some sort of chakra balance and upgrade right now. So be very gentle with yourself. Let me see. I'm hearing, my name is Sarah and I'm hearing Sarah smile, so y'all may need to smile. Since we're talking about love, though, let me go and pull my little soulmate cards out. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. This is a very general message. It's timeless. To each his own. So, I don't know. What in Spirit, what is the collectively need right now for love messages, encouragement, or clarity, or whatever, love notes, or I don't know. Some y'all, I heard get back. Ludacris is playing, so I don't know if somebody needs to get back or move on or move forward or get away from you. I feel like in that song, was he not basically coming from the context of like, get back, you don't know me like that. Get back, you don't know me like that. Beep, beep, whoop, whoop, I ain't playing around. I almost feel like he was basically trying to keep like the haters and negative people around him, trying to stop him from what he was doing. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all got like a lot of haters around y'all too. And like people who try to block you, confirmation, I got a notification on my phone. They can, like I said, y'all may be super sensitive, especially if you're going through some sort of alchemical process or awakening, or upgrade. you could be feeling like very sensitive to everything, everyone around you. But the best thing to do is to stay grounded and positive, because again, people may be projecting on you or trying to drain your energy or be hating on you, which is also black magic, like thought forms and gossiping or trying to talk down or bad about you. It's one thing. Let me clarify this though. Everybody has haters. So I'm not saying like everybody in the world who talk bad about you, you're gonna feel it. What I'm saying is it's probably more than likely people around you that you knew or know now, known or unknown. Like these could be hidden enemies, right? Pisces energy is that. Saturn was retrograde in Pisces. I know it's direct now, so I don't know if it's moved to Aries. I'm not sure. It might have or it's about to be. But Aries also gives war energy anyway. So it's still given to me. You need to look at the people around you, known or unknown, and not meanly, but like evaluate how they feel about themselves and where they're going in the world, because like that'll determine their esteem about themselves. And sometimes whether knowingly or unknowingly, people project on us, right? If they see us moving forward, if they see us happy, if they see us succeeding, or they just see that like we have the type of energy like where we won't give up, we won't stand down, we just want more, right? And so with that being said, we have to allow ourselves to see what's clearly going on so that we can be sure that we are around people who really care about us and not around people who take from us, whether we know it or not. So sometimes it's about taking time to slow down and self-evaluate and not always fill ourselves with I get it, like narcissistic vampiric people. All right, so what is the collective lead with? Okay, leading with right now: nostalgia, rebound, and reverse metamorphosis. It's giving like somebody soon or even now, this is the time this reading, may come to you because they miss you, but I'm getting like they haven't done the work. Meaning like, let's say you broke up or split from somebody because they were immature or y'all were on two different levels and y'all took time apart and y'all got back together, but then you realize like they just not really ready for you. I'm gonna clarify if this is like in a positive or negative light, if that makes sense. But it's giving like, I missed you, I want to come back, I want us to work it out. Yeah, for other of you all, it's like a genuine, like you're in sort of this like missing type of energy, and you probably want to rebound and go find another man or woman to talk to and be with, and it's gonna block your own transformation and growth. Maybe y'all need to take time to just be alone and process the connection and really see, like, again, I love neutralities when I'm alchemizing, because the name of the game when you're coming from like a low vibrational state or low emotional state is to get to neutrality. I don't care who, what the experience is. Get to that motherfucker as fast as you can, as genuinely as you can, okay? Because once you get there, it is so much easier to really tell if something or someone was for you. Because sometimes you can be breaking up with a job, a career, an idea. We have creative passions out here, or a person, right? Or a coworker, or a friend, or a family member. So take the time that you need away from this person, place, or thing as you can, right? You can't really take a lot of time from a job, but in other instances you can, right? Of those other things, and really evaluate who and what works for you, and if it really was for you. Spray my lavender. Also, you could be like me. I love essential oils. They're very calming and like relaxing, and especially if like the weather's really bad where you are, it's like a good way to just relax and breathe and just, you know, do mantras, do chants and things like that to clear up your energy. Especially if you've been feeling stagnant or like stuck. But for some of y'all, I'm really getting that y'all are really okay, and something is really wanting y'all to feel very bad and messed up. It's like, there's nothing bad going on. It's really not. It's just like life. Okay, so this is to help us clarify like the negative or positive energy of these three cards. Hanging on. Let me show y'all. Clarify hanging on. Competition and reverse loyalty. Yeah. I feel like you and this person, for many of you all, timeless message, very general. If you want your own, email me personally. you know, it's given, like I said, for many of y'all, this person just is not ready. And I'm getting they never were ready. This person, like, wasn't really healed. Nothing really made them happy. Not even their own success. I'm hearing. Let me get my selenite. Not even their own success. They had like a good light auric energy about them, like their aura or something like that. But it's something about them like not really being who or what they needed to be, or like showing up the way they need to show up. That's why, or always getting into disagreements with you or like with others. So you may not have known, but this person could have like not just been combative or not harmonious with you. It could have been a lot of that going on with other people too. This could have been like in a family, in a friends, in a network. So like groups of people that they worked with. This could be like in other states. Like let's say they had like partners in different states, in different places. You could have not known that this person was just not as easy peasy as they came out to be. Like you think it's just you, but it's like no. And I'm hearing the word narcissist. It's giving like very much like this person is very just not. They're not what they seem to be. They're not someone who is understanding or compassionate. They're not someone who, even if you did this or in this, that you should have trusted to give everything to. For many of you all, yeah, La Peace Lazuli is like higher knowledge, higher understanding. You have to get to neutrality by basically taking your emotions as best as you can and grounding them and looking at the higher perspective of why would this occur, and then really start looking at the relationship bit by bit and saying, okay, do I feel safe? They come off this way, but do I feel safe? If we having issues, why is this same issue appearing? Why can't I have a conversation with them? Why is there no clarity in this conversation? Now, we'll tell y'all sometimes there is false projection in divine unions, but this is not the case. This is someone who appears to be someone you would want to be with, but they're not really like that. And I'm basically helping you see more into the situation. Yeah, confirmation. I can't make this shit up. I just pulled from the Earth Magic deck. Yeah, this is for you to wake up and sort of realize that like this isn't your person. 22 minutes on the clock. This isn't a harmonized situation. Like you yourself must come into balance with yourself so that you can see more of this person, because a lot of the things around us, people, place, things, and jobs, are just a reflection of ourselves. And this person or this job or this situation or this friend or this family member is rejecting us because they should, even if they're not like like in our face saying no, I don't mess with you, but their actions are saying it, right? They're rejecting you. They're playing you. They're stringing you along. It's also giving like people in general could be rejecting you by not supporting you, hating on you. I heard blackmailing, soothsayers saying and speaking on things, gossiping, warline, just always wanting to fight, not ever actually get to a solution. Anybody who, if you approach them and they never want to talk towards a solution, is a no. Like it's one thing if like you're having issues with something and you keep trying to talk to the person and y'all are talking genuinely, but for some reason y'all keep coming into disagreements, not out of like negative stuff, but just like maybe y'all just not hearing each other, or like it's not making sense, but y'all are both genuinely trying. Like, you know, when somebody genuinely trying, versus every time you bring something up, they don't want to hear it. It's not their fault. It's your fault. It's just you tripping. Are you okay? Like gaslighting, that shit like that. Like that's a difference. And I mean, they do it every time. And then every time when they do finally get to the point of asking you like, okay, what's your issue? And you tell them, it's no real accountability. It's no real awareness. And that's why I said that metamorphosis card was reversed. And Spirit is saying like you've been in this connection or in this job or this situation that is disharmonized long enough. And now it's time to release yourself from it, because it's taking up more energy than you think. And it's also affecting your creativity and you exerting yourself in the ways you want to exert, not in like a bad way, but just like putting yourself more out there. Yeah, it's something about this person that's just not truthful at all. I wonder what they're hiding. I heard they're a caricature. They don't really know how or where to show up. Like they're just playing, I guess. I'm gonna get these other cards. Hold on. Let me see if I can find them. You should have come in, like, and subscribe. I swear every time I do a reading, I'm eating. I'm nosy. Yeah. There we go. All right, let's see. I have this deck. It's called What is Blocking You? Single and Relationship Oracle deck. But you know what? No, this is good. I may pull from my What's Tea deck. Let's do What's Tea. But in reference to this deck, I don't know. I'm supposed to show y'all this. I don't know why I got this deck. It'll probably make sense in a minute. I guess this is like if I were trying to stay in a connection, I would pull from these. But Spirit is saying we finna get the tea on leaving the connection. So let's do that. And maybe the next group, if it comes up, is gonna be about that. So let's see what's going on with this person. This is someone who you may or may not be reconnected with yet. They may be coming in. This could be someone you've had a connection with. 2-3 years is significant. 3 or 4 months. 5 or 6 months is significant, and so forth. It's something about a pattern. Y'all always in a pattern. Something about impersonating, not talking, not being able to communicate. Something about a dirty offer is significant. I'm just pre-shuffling, but those cards were already flipped. So basically, they may come in with a false offer. Oh, okay. Well, damn. Okay, well, hold on now. Wait a minute. Okay, so yeah, something about relapse is significant. Damn. Not apologizing is significant. Not compromising is significant as well too. Let me make sure all my cards the same way. I'm doing readings and stuff, so I just be kind of clearing them, and sometimes I just put them in a box. All right, let's see. What does the collective need to know? What is this person hiding? Male or female? Because I'm not just reading for men, I'm reading for women too. So this could be a woman playing you, sir. Fishing for comments, and then reverse inner head. So reverse inner head says making assumptions, creating stories, trust issues showing. And then we got fishing for comments. I feel like they make it seem like that you the one always in your head about something, that you the one that's always finding something that's wrong, but really it's them, right? It's reversed. I feel like it's almost like an inverted type of reading. Like they're the ones who really low-key, high-key be projecting onto you stuff that's wrong, whether you know what their triggers and stuff like that may be, which is why the metamorphosis card is reversed, which is why I said they haven't really grew up. And it could have been why it's been a delay in communication. It could be a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. But they really the issue. Like they're childish. They're not really to move forward. They're not really ready to be with you. And anytime you point out stuff that they do, they throw it back at you like you're the problem. Because it's reversed. If it was upright, I would have said you. But since it's reversed, it's giving them. But fishing for comments was upright. Yeah, child services, but always partying. Yeah, that's childish, male or female. So like if he or she, and I dropped that one on purpose, that's God, is always out and always kicking it. It's like, what do they want for you? Like, did they, especially if they made it seem like in the beginning that they wanted something. If they said, oh, we just cool, we just flowing, or we just getting to know each other, that's one thing. But if they like really, and y'all haven't made that type of verbal agreement, you gotta kind of just flow, right? Don't get disrespected. Don't get used. You still can be abused and overused in that situation where you know how you feel naturally if something makes you feel bad, period. Because you may realize this ain't for me. I don't want to date this way, or something's just not right. But other than that, like, if they made it seem like y'all were exclusive in any way or any capacity, but they always out and they always kicking it, their words are not matching their actions. So it's like they're giving like very much childish issues. And maybe that's something that you found out with this fishing for comments card. But again, they make it seem like it's you, but it's really them. And they have child services. It says child abuse, neglect suspected, child endanger, family being reported. So it could be some sort of childhood healing, childhood trauma that makes them like that. Converse shoes are significant, like Sperry shoes are significant. A little boy is significant. This could also be someone you all have a child with, or they have a child, or children are significant. But again, it's giving this very like childlike traumatic energy is here. They also could have a child and make it seem like the child is the reason for them not spending time with you or something like that. But I'm getting like that's not true either. And they will literally put on like in 4K, like that's it, but it's like that's not it. Like they spend time with their child, don't get me wrong, and they could be a good like mother or father, but like not to the extent they trying to make it seem like at some point it's like they lie. Like, oh, I'm going to get my daughter, like let's say it's me, I'm not a cheater, but like I tell my man or my friend that I'm talking to, oh yeah, I'm just gonna, cause let's say the baby lives with her dad, oh yeah, it's my weekend, but like I'm gonna just go with her. But I go MIA. But like, again, it's not saying they don't do this, but it's like, it's not every time. It's not every time. And I heard, hell no, it's not every time. Okay. We have confirmation, romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover, passion over loyalty. Yeah, somebody is playing around. But then we got online of ticks, hiding behind squares, words can still wound. It's weird. It's almost like you may have not known whether you're in a relationship or not, that you were in or are in a like a third party, and it's petty, a third party situation. It's almost like it's online bullying here, but it's almost like you maybe not even know about the other person, but the other person may know about you, and like they're stalking you, they're stalking your social media, they're stalking your page, your channel. You could be someone who reads tarot or just does Instagram, where it's like an influencer trying to build a business or something like that, but like the other person knows about you, but you don't know about them, which is crazy. Now I'm like, who the fuck? They as well could have a child too. So it could be something about the man and the, whether she's, because I got the female energy. That's why I wanted to emphasize I'm not just talking about males, because I feel like since I'm a female, a lot of females gonna watch this. But girl, but sir, I'm talking like, you could be gay, I don't know. But like, I'm also talking about a female doing some dirt. So I'm talking about a female and a male doing some dirt. But it's basically giving like whoever it is, they childish, they use their kids as an excuse. They may be with somebody who has kids or has a child, and they may prefer that, but at the same time they're using you and they're still around you. You're also in a place to where like you don't have children possibly, or you do have a child, but they don't never do nothing with your child, if that makes sense. You may not have even met the child that they have as well too, may be significant. For some of you all, you have. But again, with this type of bully card out here, it's very much giving like words can still move. I feel like as well it could just be some like projection from this other person. So like, again, I'm the example, but like, I don't know, like let's say I was in a connection with somebody and we was talking or dating, and like they had a whole nother person, and the person knows exactly who I am and they on my YouTube, and I have no effing idea about the person or that they're on my YouTube, but like I'm feeling the attacks, I'm feeling like the verbal, non-verbal energy, I'm feeling like the black magic, the gossiping and stuff like that. Like I'm feeling their energy. We have legal ass. This may be why this person has some legal issues. Scarcity tactics also is significant. Dealing with the authorities is significant. Paperwork and delays. They may have a lack mindset or a lack of self-esteem. They may be hiding these things too from you. Like this is something y'all haven't discussed or talked about. This could be something that is coming into fruition, meaning like this could be something that is happening soon for them as well too. So this could be also some sort of karma. But karma is also a cause and effect. So this lets you know, again, if this person personified themselves to be something more than, not saying you can't have legal issues, but it's giving like scarcity tactics. Like, this could have been something somewhere somebody was stealing, somebody was laundering money, something with contacts is significant, maybe like fake contacts, fake agreements, fake plans, fake paperwork, fake contract. I'm hearing is significant. I'm here to pull these from these some more. Be sure to come in, like, and subscribe. Fake forms. Yeah, passionate. This is something they were very excited about doing. They did a lot of. This is something they hid from you. Then you have reverse heartbroken. I feel like this is why you've been so stagnant, though. So maybe for the last 2 or 3 months, you've been dealing with someone and they've had you unknowingly but knowingly, like, stagnant with your work and your finances and your passions and your creativity. And that probably explains why all these crystals out here. Now God is like basically saying, protect your energy, wake up call, don't go back, don't deal with them, leave them alone. You know, love yourself, be compassionate, express yourself, go to your ancestors, channel, go back to healing, go back to working out, go back to getting to your routines, go back to the things that you love, because whether you knew it or not, they were blocking you. You could have had a connection where, like, you and this person were dating and y'all could have been intimate, and they were like using your energy and taking it back to the other person, and they could have just really used that for you as well too, in a weird way. Like, I don't know if they're into polygamy or like they just broke as fuck. Oh, I'm about to go in, my throat getting hard. Or they just like broke as fuck in like scarcity tactics. So it's like they're doing anything, everything to get more energy, get more money. And maybe they were using your energy to sort of get out of these legal issues. So something about your sovereignty, your light, you can be a male or female, and people are like coming to drain you and to lie to you about who they are and what they are. They also could be a star, a singer, actor, a dancer, entertainment significant. Like, they could be harnessing your energy, using your energy for fuel, which could be leaving you in debt as well too. And I feel like they in their head, I feel like they keep up more drama than they do love is significant. Yeah, these are things that are happening in secret with the secret card here, or have happened. We got trustworthy reverse, leap of faith reverse. Yeah, it's something about a judgment being done or found, or some sort of significant relationship or opportunity coming out, and it's like it's in reverse. So it's like it's not out, it's not coming through, it's not happening for them, it's not going to happen for them, it's not going to work. So this plan, if you're catching it, is your confirmation. For some of y'all, y'all already stopped it, and some of y'all are in it, and I'm just confirming that you need to stop it. And I'm getting like this is their intent. So this person, I don't know if they've been in this relationship, but they could have just be starting this relationship. Somebody could have dead ass been talking to you and then got in a relationship while they was talking to you, after acting like they was getting a relationship with your ass, but they ended up getting a relationship with somebody else, which is crazy as fuck. But third party energy also is giving me, it could also just be like a underlying higher type of authority around them too. Like, it ain't gotta be like a lover, but like maybe they part of, like, you know, we got cults, we got covens, we talk about the divine nine, not all of them, because I don't think all of them bad, right? Masons and stuff like that. And it be like other organizations, secret societies, we do have the word secret out here, that set up situations and connections so that people can get what they need from other people. I mean, even when you look at like Diddy and Cassie, like he was doing all that like sex magic work using Cassie, knowingly, I think, and unknowingly at first, right? Until he educated her on what the fuck she was doing, but she had to want to do it. It could be something like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, this person could appear very much male or female, very much like highly intuitive and spiritual, but she really like a dirty ass witch or a dirty ass warlock. And again, like, they appear very like serene and sane and peaceful, and it's like they're not that. Like, they just not that. And you're allowing them in your life or your energy or your frequency again. Or you have been, and God is saying don't no more. We have the jealous card here. Yeah, what is this jealous card? They could be jealous of you, the male and the female. Oh my gosh, messages sent. It's something about, okay, hold on, this is getting interesting. Reverse relationship. I feel like somebody, also this is another energy that's coming in, the communication. Somebody could have like interrupted your connection. So this could be I don't know that this is the same person, but it could be another layer or a different person or like a different message. But for some of you all, some people were just jealous of the relationship you were in. So this is a separate message. Some of y'all had a significant connection and someone was jealous of the relationship you was in. Maybe you told the person, or you are telling them. And again, the person could be sort of the same energy, like wanting to cyber stalk, wanting to interrupt, wanting to be the third party, wanting to be the mistress, or whether male or female, because they have lack issues, they have legal issues, they're not truly healed, they have childhood issues. What else I got out here? They're not loyal, they're not trustworthy, or they've been hurting and holding on. They've been in nostalgia. They felt like a rebound. It could have been like, I don't know, it could have been like they was with y'all, they was with that person first, and then they found you and they preferred you. So this is like a whole nother fucking message, shit. And then it could have been like, they feel for you more, and then they got mad and they like trying to interrupt it, or maybe they did interrupt it and maybe you didn't know this was going on in the background. Or like, again, some of y'all was just talking to somebody and they got in a whole connection and now they mad about it. Or maybe they talk, like maybe it's just people talking to people, like it's not even a relationship. Like maybe like it's a man and he like talking to you and somebody else, and he feel you more, and maybe he tell that person, or he tells you that he feels that person more, and he just comes clean about like, no, I really like this person more. And you get upset, and then you just decide to move on and move forward. But when you do that, this person is still like on your energy and stalking you and still giving you like false projections and energy, which gives the effect of like they're probably not over you, but for some reason they chose this person. So this also could give a little bit of destiny swap energy as well too. But y'all know how I feel about destiny swap. Watch my video. It's possible, but it's not possible, right? Not to the full extent once you get all the clarity you need. That's why neutrality is so important in all situations where you feel like shit. Alchemize. It's not a rushing process, but it's a very intentional, where you have to make the time process, because you got to be able to see all the different layers of the scenario. Especially if you're someone who has like high vibrational energy or high aura, very sought after, very much loving, sweet, kind, very chosen, very much looking for a sacred divine partner. You'll have a lot of counterfeits, but you also have some divine partners in there too. But sometimes it is where they don't make it, right? Because they get tempted. They got things they never heal. They get stuck at a certain level and you continue on. And then you have all these men or women that's just hating on you and casting on you. And then sometimes that can happen in the next relationship. So it gets really deep. But your messages can give definitely like communication about like, oh, I see you and your girl, or I see you and your man. How could you? Why you doing this? And this could have went on in secret, and they could have just feel upset that they were left, or they feel left, or they feel jaded. Blocking somebody significant. Yeah, I can't make this up. Third party. So it's definitely getting overall third party energies, messages, communication. Some of y'all was in a relationship, some of y'all not in a relationship. Take it as it resonates. Over loyalty. Someone maybe just appeared to be more loyal, and that is why the other person disengaged, or will disengage, or has disengaged. And then it made that person feel like a rebound. We have abundance and fear. Like, yeah, fear is in reverse and abundance is upright. This also could have been about somebody at some point, whether this may be you, choosing to live in abundance and not fear. I don't know why that's significant. And again, I guess that's what I've been saying the whole time. Like, choosing to be okay, choosing to know you better, choosing no matter what the energy you went through is okay. Choosing to see this person better, choosing to forgive them. I don't know. Because y'all know over here, I don't do the cheating shit. Like, if you was in a relationship, or if you told me, first, let me just see, if I was in with somebody, and if they dead ass told me, I'm just fooling with you, and then they not fooling with me, fuck you. If we was in a relationship, and you was cheating on me, fuck you, right? Now, if I'm just talking to you, it's on me to be grown and be like, okay, right? But again, like, having my own level of esteem and the boundaries, I know what I want to do and I can put up with. And if I feel like it's not something I want to do, I'm just gonna walk away, because I'm learning the art of just not saying the shit and just leaving people on red, and it's amazing. And it works, right? Because sometimes it's just, if I'm doing that person as well too, that's probably mean like 9 times 10 I've already said somewhere, I've already peeped game. I'm just like, I'm good. There's nothing to talk about. 44 minutes on the clock. So this is something that's also not esoteric, even though I'm giving y'all all these esoteric occult like things, but like this is something you'll be able to see in 4K. Like, this is something that'll be confirmed, or again, I'm giving you clarity on it. Like, it's already going on. All these different types of connections and different versions of a relationship. And for some of y'all, it sound like some of y'all were chose. And for some of y'all, it sound like y'all wasn't chose. And some of y'all, it's just you need to leave. So it just depends. And again, it's abundance. Like seeing that you're okay on your own, or say that this connection is okay, but just making sure you understand that it is a little drama in the background. These things are going on, or these things went on. But I'm getting like you would know, like communication. Like I just said, the person told you. So if you were told something and the person was like outright like, this bitch crazy, this nigga crazy, they keep doing this, they keep doing it, like that's different. If you did not find out and you're gonna find out on your own, or the message is telling you, confirming something, then you may want to figure out and get more clarity on what that is or whatever. But also, if somebody show you something, believe it, right? Because sometimes we see the signs in our face, or we see it right in our face. And again, if you feel like, even if y'all was cool and y'all was talking, but you seen something that you feel like for you boundary wise is like too much and you can't fool with, just walk away. Literally, just walk away. Okay, we have rejection here. Yeah, somebody's gonna feel rejected, or they feel rejected, or you feel rejected. And clarity, yeah. But through all these rejections, whether it's you, whether it's them, there's gonna be clarity. I always say, if you don't know, go. Like if the connection or the communication gets this bad, this fragmented, and this gets this distorted, and it's this confusion with these type of energies, no matter the scenario, I would just like go deal with myself, and I would go get the clarity I need, because your happiness is what's most important, even if they're single. So yeah, if y'all want your own personal reading, email me at spiritualoasis@gmail.com. Remember to protect your energy, because this is affecting your creativity and your passion and your thoughts and your money, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to get bogged down in that. Okay, it's more important to be alone than to be with somebody who making you feel bad for being who you are. But for some of y'all, it was just very few. It came at the end like it's just somebody jealous that they got left. And again, I got that for more so like they told you, or maybe like everybody was just, you was talking, they was talking, and they chose you, and that happens. Like I've been in that situation in the past or whatever. And, you know, and you still have to protect your energy, because again, like, I don't know, people will come find you and you'd be like, girl, I don't even know you. Whole time she mad because she didn't get chose. You know what I'm saying? So it just be stupid shit like that. And projection is real. So if you are insecure or feeling a way about something, the best thing to do is to talk to your person about it before allowing any like mind manipulation to get in, okay? But I always pray as well too, because I do believe in our ancestors and our guardians that are here, that peace lazuli, because you will be surprised on what your ancestors can go get information on you for. Will get for you. I don't know, I'm just someone who's very intuitive, so I just know like your ancestors can see, okay? They can be where you can't be. So, you know, and that's all I'm gonna say on that. If you know, you know. All right, you guys, bye.